So let's do a simple if-else example. I have some pseudocode written here, and I'm going to prompt for an integer, set num to whatever the input is, and then I'm going to test if num is even. I'm going to display the contents of num and then a message is even. Else, I want to do something different. I'm going to display num with a message is odd. And in Python, how we're going to do that is I'm going to create a variable num and assign it the integer input of whatever the user enters. So I'm going to put my prompt string in the input parentheses. So I'll say enter an integer, and whatever they type in, I'll convert to an integer. That's with this int cast call, and then I'll store that into the variable num. And then I'm going to test if num is even. And how we do that in coding is we divide the number by 2, and if there is not a remainder, then we know it's even. And we can test the remainder by using the mod operator. So if num mod 2 is equal to 0, this will divide the number by 2 and give us the remainder. If the remainder is 0, we want to print a message. We'll say num is even. And if it's not even, the only other choice is to be odd. So I'm going to add a space there for style. And then I'll say else print num is odd. Okay, and then I'm ready to run my program. Enter an integer, 3. 3 is odd. I'll run it again. I'll put 4. 4 is even. Run it again with 0. 0 is even, and then I'll test it with a negative number. Negative 9. Negative 9 is odd. So it looks like my logic is correct.